Hey, what's up, you guys? Justin here. I just wanted to take a few minutes to talk about something. I'm not like some prolific voice in our community, like the video game community yet. Maybe I will be, maybe I won't. I don't know. Um, but one of the things okay, so the Game Awards just happened, and at the very end of it, um, Intergalactic, the Heretics Prophet was announced by Naughty Dog. And I'm pretty excited for this game. I think that in general the game looks decent. We haven't seen a whole lot of it. We've seen like one little tiny combat clip, and the rest of it was in-game engine cinematics. Um, but somehow my YouTube has turned into um, a weird like anti woke like splash page. I don't know really how it happened or what I clicked on to make it do that, but um I'm going to preface this by saying I am in no way a liberal, and I am in no way a conservative. I'm very center of the road. There are things on both sides that I very much agree with. Um and I have no shoes in the game when it comes to LGBTQ political stuff. I have nothing against it. I honestly I don't care. Like if you're gay, you're gay. I just don't give a shit. And I in no way want to force. I think forcing agendas, ideologies down people's throats in general is bad. Like I have my own beliefs and my thoughts. I respect everyone as a person. I think everyone deserves respect and to be cared about until you've like done something that's gonna piss me off, and now I don't care about you. I that's how I am. But anyways, I digress. Intergalactic, like I don't get this, right? Like I don't understand how people can say because this character is unattractive, because I don't like the way she acted in the trailer, this game is dead on arrival. We have barely seen anything. Um like honestly, we've seen 4.5 minutes and 10 seconds of her jumping off of a rock and swinging a sword, which could may not even be actual combat. It could be a scripted event, right? Um, it's very confusing to me why we're here. Like, obviously, we had two failures this year: the Limelight failure of Dustborn, and the critical failure of Concord. Both of which failed for their own reasons. You can go on YouTube, you can find out why. It's no damn secret. Um, but I don't play games because I find characters attractive. Like I have never once in I a million years in my the 32 years that I've been alive, I've never once picked up a game because I'm like, oh hot damn, that woman is attractive. Like I just haven't. I've picked up games because I think they look good. Whether or not they end up being good is a completely different thing, right? But I don't play in Path of Exiles 2. I don't play the witch because I find her attractive. I play the witch because I like the gameplay. I don't play the sorcerer because I find the sorcerer attractive. I play it because I like the gameplay. I don't play the warrior because I find the warrior attractive. I play him because it's an attractive gameplay style to me. I don't play Black Myth Wukong because I find monkeys attractive. I play it because the gameplay is fun. And I think that it is it's insane to me that we're having this conversation, because who cares how they look? If the game's fun, if the narrative is good, which Naughty Dog has proved time and time again they can do, what are we complaining about? Like, really, what are we complaining about? Like, sure, some people don't find buzzed haircuts attractive. I'm one of them. I don't find buzzed haircuts attractive, but I don't actually find the protagonist of Intergalactic to be unattractive. I think that Naughty Dog could do something really simple in putting three different character models in the game of the same person, Jordan, where one, she has the original unbuzzed buzzed hair, two, she has short hair like a pixie cut, and three, she has longer hair. That can alleviate some of the weirdness, I think. But like when she tells her agent to just give her the contract, what are like, if that's the point, which is the only thing I can think of is the point that people are like her what personality is bad. I'm like, that's the only thing I can come to. But like, let's be honest. If you're an employer and you're the person you're paying to facilitate stuff doesn't do X, Y, or Z, you have every right to fire them. Like, she's a freelancer. She uses an agent. She wants a job. The agent's telling her she doesn't want to give the job, which is like a whole other thing. I mean, like, she has some level of morality, cares about her, this character, Jordan, to some degree, and it's telling her, hey, don't go into Space Bermuda Triangle. Just don't do that. That doesn't seem smart. But somehow when like she acts like a standard freelance person who wants a contract and is telling someone to just give it to them, that's like a bad thing, and now we don't like um her personality. Like, I don't get that. Like, there's not enough out there. We haven't seen anything. Like, and I said that before. Like, I don't get it. And I want to see the game community like take a step back, cuz this, I mean, like when we talk about Dustborn, that's one thing. Like, they made an incoherent, weird story, and I like some people obviously like that game, because they're still making communities and there's a community Discord and blah blah blah. But like, to me, like, that story was incoherent, and like what they were preaching against is what they were using to like instill their own thing, right? And I think that Concord failed on its gameplay alone. Everything else probably could have been looked past by even people who are anti LGBTQ potentially. Obviously, there's going to be like the extremists, but like, the game was just not good. But we don't know what this game is. Like, there were people that saw Concord and were like uninteresting, want to overwatch Star Wars, whatever it was they were saying. But like, that doesn't make the initial opinion correct. There was nothing for us to see to know whether or not it was correct or not. Instead, we have this people pointing back to, see, we called it. It was dead on arrival. That's not a good argument. Like, that's like saying I saw these headphones, they looked like shit, and then I put them in and they were shit. But there's also headphones that I find like hideous and like awful looking and cheap looking, and they're like the best headphones ever. Like, that's just how it is. Like, the way something looks doesn't matter. It's the way the thing works. Like, I think I might have said that wrong. The way it looks doesn't matter. The way it works matters. And obviously there's a time and a space where it's the opposite. Um but like, this is not one of those times. This is a time where Naughty Dog, a proven developer, is putting out a game that people are like hating on the surface for no reason. Like, obviously you could make an argument that the target demo of this game is potentially going to be majority male, and majority probably straight male. But that doesn't mean that they don't have the right to try and bring in a new audience for this type of game. Um, and I think that by us sitting here saying that just because she's unattractive and we don't like her personality, the game is gonna die. Like, that is just ridiculous. And I think that's where I'm just gonna like leave this video, because I could just ramble about this probably forever, but I don't want to do that. Um, so yeah, like, that's my piece on this. I'm just putting it out there for like posterity's sake. Like, I haven't found a center ground voice. Like, I spent a couple hours this morning doing that, trying to find that, and I couldn't. Like, I couldn't find a center ground voice. Like, it was all just like, she's ugly, her personality is poop. Fuck this game. And I'm like, this is ridiculous. Like, what the fuck is going on? And so, um I'm not always going to be making these videos. Like, I don't know. Like, I just got passionate about this for a minute. And so, yeah. Thanks for your time. If you watched it all the way then, I appreciate it. If you're enjoying my other stuff, like, I'm by no means like a professional YouTuber. I'm just doing this in my free time for fun, and I'm enjoying it. So, Yeah, thanks for your time. Anyways, I'm just gonna shut the fuck up. Have a good day.